Hello learners, today we are going to discuss the MCQs from Social Pharmacy, which was earlier known as Health Education and Community Pharmacy, and looking at your tremendous response and the comments, we are with some more MCQs from Nutrition and Health in part 4. So to start with few of the MCQs in part 4, the first question is whether PCM or PEM, that is protein calorie malnutrition or protein energy malnutrition, is responsible for dash. Whether it is responsible for childhood morbidity and mortality, whether it is responsible for permanent impairment of physical and mental growth, whether it is responsible for conditions like marasmus and kwashiorkor, or all of them. So I would request you to put your answers in the comment box and you can check your answers later on. So till now in our earlier parts, part 1, 2, 3, if you have gone through, then definitely you would come up with the answer, the correct answer, that too. Okay. So the PEM is responsible for various factors like kwashiorkor, marasmus is there. Definitely we have seen in part 3 about all these things like kwashiorkor, marasmus, both the diseases, what are the differences between them. Okay. Then we had talk about various conditions like this is childhood morbidity, mortality, which you all know, it is nothing but the death rate. Okay. So deaths, childhood deaths. Then morbidity is nothing but it is about to deal with the disease condition or medical condition, that is it is the rate of the child suffering from any disease rate. Okay. Then conditions like permanent impairment of physical and mental growth. So the correct answer is, it is all of them. Now you can check your answers in the comment box. Definitely if you would have gone through all the parts, part 1, part 2, part 3, you would have came up with the correct answer. And next question we will go. The next question is, the sources of fats include dash. Whether the sources of fat includes animal sources, vegetable sources, or both the sources, or none of them. The correct answer is, if you would guess, then the correct answer is, it is both of them. So the sources of fats includes animal sources such as fatty foods like meats, fishes, dairy products, whole milk, egg yolk, etc. And some food sources like vegetable oils, which includes various oils which we have in our diet like sunflower oil, coconut oil, soybean oil, okay, mustard, then sesame oil, or etc. Then various nuts, avocados, chocolates, etc. All these are the sources of fats. So the correct answer is, it is both of them. Sources of fat include both of them. Next question is, fats are whether they are concentrated sources of energy, whether they are required to improve the palatability of the food, whether fats are required for absorption of fat soluble vitamins, or all of them. The correct answer is, it is uh, all of them. You can check your answers if you have guessed your answers. Like, why fats are all of these, why they are, like, see, these are the sources of energy. Okay, they improve the palatability of the food. Like, you might be eating all that cheese loaded, mayonnaise loaded food, which is yum. Okay, then help the brain development and functions. Yes, definitely they are structural components of cell also, and as well as they are required for the absorption of vitamins like fat soluble vitamins A, D, E, K. Okay, so the correct answer is, it is all of them. Next question is, animal sources of fats include dash. Whether animal sources of fats include milk, ghee, butter, whether eggs, fleshy foods, fish oil, or all of them. So you can guess your answers and put your comments in the comment box. The animal sources include all of these: milk, ghee, butter, eggs, fleshy foods, fish oil, the animal sources. Okay, all these things. Then next question is, animal fats are a poor source of dash. Whether animal fats are the poor sources of essential fatty acids, whether retinol, whether cholecalciferol, or none of them. So you can put your answer in the comment box. Till that we will see the explanation. Like essential fatty acids, if you might be knowing, the essential fatty acids are the fatty acids which cannot be synthesized by humans, but they can be acquired through the diet, which are required for good health. So basically the linoleic acid, linolenic acid, all these acids, essential fatty acids, as you can see here in the image, these are plant derived. Okay, so the animal fats are poor sources of essential fatty acids since they are plant derived. Okay, so the correct answer is, it is animal fats are poor sources of essential fatty acids compared to plant sources. Next question is, animal fats are good source of dash. Whether it is good source of retinol, whether good source of cholecalciferol, whether both of them or none of them. So to see the correct answer, we will first see the explanation. Till that you can put your answers in the comment box. Whether it is unsaturated, see this animal fats, like these are the saturated fats: milk, ghee, butter, cheese, okay, fleshy food which you have seen. Then the vitamins, if you will see, the fat soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, K. Vitamin A is also known as retinol. Vitamin D is also known as calciferol. D3 is cholecalciferol and D2 is argocalciferol. So which are the highlighted parts in the image which you can see. So from this explanation you might have came to the correct, you might have came to know the correct answer. So the correct answer is, it is both of them. Animal fats are good sources of retinol as well as cholecalciferol. Retinol is nothing but vitamin A. Cholecalciferol is nothing but vitamin D3. Next question is, essential fatty acids include dash. Whether essential fatty acid include linoleic acid, arachidonic acid, linolenic acid, or all of them. So definitely the essential fatty acids, the examples which we have seen in our earlier question explanation, you can guess the answer. Yes, definitely the correct answer is, it is all of them, because essential fatty acids, if you will see, omega 6 and omega 3 includes linolenic acid, whereas here in omega 6 you can see linoleic acid, okay, arachidonic acid. So these are all essential fatty acids. Next question is, essential fatty acids functions include dash. Whether the essential fatty acids functions to promote the growth, to promote the dermal integrity, to maintain the dermal integrity, to decrease the blood cholesterol, or all of them. So you can guess your answer, the functions of essential fatty acids. Since essential fatty acids, and you are also aware about the sources of fats and which fats, like your animal fats generally lack in essential fatty acids, but plant sources are rich in, or vegetable sources are rich in essential fatty acids. So they function towards all of these: promotion of growth also, dermal integrity maintenance also, as well as decreasing the blood cholesterol. It functions for cognitive reasons, cardiovascular system, muscles and bone development, okay, immune system. So the functions towards generally mental function, growth and development, various inflammatory conditions like colitis and all, ulcerative colitis and all. Along with that, it is also involved in the immune response, which acts as associated with anti-inflammatory properties. Okay, so these are the functions of essential fatty acids: immune system, muscles and bones, cardiovascular system, and cognitive function. Next question is, fatty acids are classified based on dash. Whether they are classified based on nature, whether they are classified based on synthesis, whether they are classified based on the number of carbon atoms present, or all of them. So all of you can put your answers in the comment box. Till that we will just see the explanation. The fatty acid classification, if you will see, the chain length, total carbon atom, number, nature of chain, and synthesis in the body. So based on the synthesis, they are classified as essential fatty acids and non-essential fatty acids. Based on the nature, they are classified as saturated and unsaturated. Then based on the chain length, fatty acids are classified as short chain length, that is 2 to 6 carbons, medium chain length, long chain length, and very long chain length. So all these are the subtypes of fatty acids, wherein it includes the chain length, carbon, number of carbons, then nature, saturated or unsaturated, then synthesis, essential and non-essential. Like essentials can't be synthesized in the body, they are required from the diet. So these are essentials as well as non-essentials based on the synthesis in the body. All these are the classes of fatty acids. So the correct answer is, it is all of them. Fatty acids are classified based on nature, based on synthesis, based on number of carbons, and many other criteria. So answer is all of them. So with this, we finish with few of the MCQs from Nutrition and Health part 4. Stay tuned with us for the next part, part 5, wherein we are going to discuss again few more MCQs from Nutrition and Health. Thank you.